In studio is our first guest, and she is Afeisha Melville-Mckain. She is a program coordinator of the Financial Literacy Secretariat. They're in the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy. And if you recall, she was a guest on our program, and we were talking about the awards and asking Tobago to vote so that we could win. And guess what? She's here, and she's going to bring all the updates as it relates to that. Good morning, Afeisha, and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you again for having me.
It's such a pleasure having you, and you look so beautiful in these bright festive colors. I love to see it.
Thank you.
So you're back, so tell us, there must be a reason, tell us.
Well, we went to Trinidad. The awards was held Tuesday the 12th, and surprisingly, I think coming out of that, there was the same awards. It was 4 awards. Apparently, our judges were so inspired by what we presented to them and the project itself that they decided to create a 5th award. And it was announced that we won the Vanguard Award for Service Excellence and Innovation because we have been able to use our creative genius to create something that presents service excellence in a new, non-traditional way. So they've started this new award to just award us for that, and also to inspire the rest of Trinidad and Tobago to start to work towards those things, especially in the public service.
So this award is not the original award that we voted for. So this was put on just because of the products that we created.
She said they spent hours deliberating. They needed to find a way to really salute what we would have presented, and I think, we wouldn't have dreamt of that in a million years. You know, we knew we were going for 4 awards and let's see what we can get, but to create a whole new thing, I think that was really
it's actually remarkable, and Tobago is just always blazing the trail,
which is awesome, because I always tell people there's so much opportunity here, so much things that we are doing very well. Yes, there are the challenges, yes, there are the constraints, but I think that as a people we have some really awesome stuff that the world needs to know about. So I think this is testament of that we're doing some really great work here, and I hope that it inspires others as well to not just apply for praise, but continue to give everything that we have to offer and show that to the rest of the world.
Of course, and I want to talk a little bit about all the other programs or initiatives that you will have upcoming.
Yes.
And I want you to continue also to encourage our Tobago listeners about whatever it is you have in your hands. How you can develop it. Even if it's for recognition or just for your own personal achievements. Let's speak to that as well.
So we have a cadre of programs that we offer for all age groups. We have a consistent program that we do with our schools. We have our youth-based summer camp. Actually, one of your staff members, he was a product of our youth-based summer camp. I was so happy when I saw him the last time in studio. We have a startup program where we give entrepreneurs, persons who are interested in getting into business, the startup knowledge and tools and skills they need to run and manage the business in the right way. Before we get into the hiccups, let's learn to do it the right way. So we have a startup program, most likely for persons to look out for that. We also are meeting policymakers together to see how we all work together, because it's our issue. It's not just financial literacy, secretariat's job. It really requires all our stakeholders, community stakeholders or financial stakeholders to work together to kind of create this kind of ecosystem where our people can thrive. We also have what's the name of it? There's so many, you know. The problem is there's so many. Because again, the reason why there's all these options available is because we have to really create things for the entire population. One size doesn't fit all. And therefore, if we have to make sure persons can actually receive the information and apply it accordingly, we do have to get very, very creative. So I'm thankful that a really young and dynamic group, small, yes, but they're very creative, put in the work. We have partners that work with us, and I think that relationship between the public and the private sector works really well in marriage.
And you know, one of the key things that I get from this is that we're trying to reduce the dependency on the government. So you enable people and you give them the tools that they need to build something for themselves. And what is the reception like in terms of people accessing the services and applying them, and what is your success rate like?
So we have seen definitely an increase in demand for our services, especially coming out of COVID. I think COVID was a time when persons felt the pinch, and if you didn't realize it, and realized that you needed these skills to be able to make ends meet, but not just meet, but to be able to thrive in this life. Persons really understood the importance of it. So we have a lot more of corporate society asking for us to come train staff. We have a lot of community organizations and youth organizations asking for us to come in and do that, in addition to what we already offer generally to the public. So our success rates are quite well. We have seen increase in not just the knowledge, but people now applying the skills to their lives. Some people tell me, Ms. McKain, where were you 5 years ago when I needed you, you know? And for me, that's always great feedback, because it means that we're doing something right.
But there's nothing better than the perfect timing.
Yes.
And the fact that you're here now is perfect.
Yes.
As you said, coming out of COVID, and people now, the platform is there for people to be seen, for them to be heard. Social media is on the rise. And so perfect opportunity for these types of training and programs that will facilitate development, professional development for our people right here on the island of Tobago. I'm telling you, there's skills, their talents, there's so much that we can do once we have the right support. And you know, I like the fact that you're bringing corporate society on as well to get on board, to partner with you, to ensure that our people are equipped, because we don't want to have an imbalance, right? We want everybody to have the level playing field.
Indeed.
Now I want to talk about the emotional aspect of it. Winning this award, actually creating an award.
Oh, beautiful.
Acknowledging the work that you have done, acknowledging the significance of it and the uniqueness of it, and creating a specific award, which means that next year there must be participants for this particular award. There must be candidates for this award. That's right.
And I think for us to be the very first, and remember, this was the first time Tobago has ever been
a
finalist. I mean, I think I did an interview and he said Money City makes history, and it has. I think it sends a really strong message. I'm grateful to IDB for hearing and seeing and understanding our vision for this thing, and I do want to me that you have a lot of confidence in the project and where it can go, and you putting support that you to send in that. We are thankful. We were quietly screaming on the inside, right? But we are so thankful to IDB, to the team. They worked with us. I mean, the experience was awesome. I encourage persons, both in Tobago and in Trinidad, to get involved, to show what you're doing, and to also get access to the technical and other support you will need. Because we really, as a government, never have the resources. The reality is that resources are limited. And therefore, if we are to really achieve the things that we want to achieve as an island, as a government, we do have to have those partnerships going. So more than the award, I think I'm more excited about the partnership that will be had, the opportunities that will be had, and where this
and how this can grow. I just want to congratulate you, Tobago. We did it. You said that you were screaming silently on the inside. I was screaming from the outside. I made an uproar when I got the news. I didn't even realize it was a separate category. But when I got the news, I was jumping for joy. And again, this is the second time this week I'm congratulating the population of Tobago for doing it, for coming together, for supporting our own, and of course for representing well. This is the first time Tobago has ever been selected for this award, and we won it. As a matter of fact, we created history because we now created another category for winning an award. So I want to say congratulations and kudos to the team there. You know, that division, at that unit, as you said, is a small team, so I know the work is a lot. But congratulations. We see you, we hear you, we acknowledge you, and we appreciate all that you are doing for people in Tobago, for encouraging us and enabling us to stand on our own 2 feet, as it may, where entrepreneurship is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking with Afeisha, and she is such a beauty this morning, and of course bringing such beautiful news to us here at Le Chateau, where we are recording from. In fact, I'm going to hand you over to Lavion as she speaks to our very first tenant right here at Le Chateau. Over to you.